serious?
Look, I just took it this morning.
Are you serious?
I took 2 of them, maybe they were positive.
You're pregnant, baby.
You're gonna be a daddy.
You could have waited. I just woke up.
I couldn't wait to tell you. Really?
Fuck. Fuck. God. Se acabó la fiesta.
Por eso quería que te levantaras. I was like, wake up. Estaba quemando tortilla.
Where did you get this?
A long time ago when I thought I was pregnant, but...
It's Friday. 4th of July weekend is coming up. I'm gonna start vlogging again. And I'm glad my camera's working again. And I have a little bean in here. I need a tiny bean. I don't know if I should like just stick it out, let it hang, or if I should still be like, I don't know. But I'm pregnant. It's a baby girl. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay guys, I don't know if it's too loud.
Pretty loud.
But as you guys can see, we're actually pregnant. We're gonna have a baby. So
It looks a little blurry, but I promise we're having a baby.
So we wanted to find a way to tell our family. So we found these stickers. We're gonna stick them on the beer. And we bought a baby onesie. Show them the onesie. Yeah. We're so excited. It's the first family members that we tell.
I'm super excited. I'm kind of nervous.
Here's one more. Vean la botella.
Percy.
Look at your beer.
Look at your beer. Wow.
Found out yesterday I am actually pregnant, so I cannot really get on any of these rides. I am in charge of keeping everyone's things safe, so I am just waiting for everybody. They got fast passes, which is awesome because they're really just keeping the line. Jurassic World was an hour wait. They went and did the ride and everything in like 20 minutes, I want to say. So definitely worth it. I'm still having fun. I'm relaxing. I'm watching people. I'm gonna get some yummy snacks. And look, they're already out. Oh my gosh. I literally just sat down like 5 minutes ago and they got in the Transformers. It's a pretty hot day here in California. We're actually in Santa Clarita and I'm with Oscar. Say hi, baby.
What's up?
We're very excited because today is our very first prenatal appointment. We're gonna go check on the baby. I feel like it's not like, I still feel like since I found out, since I saw those 2 little lines, I feel like I'm dreaming. I feel like it's not real, like it hasn't sunk in yet. So I feel once the doctor checks me and we see the baby and he tells me that everything is fine and we see the ultrasound, I think it's gonna feel a lot more real. But I want to document every second of it because it's our first baby and I'm super excited. And we've been waiting for this a long time, so I'm excited for it. Are you ready, baby?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous but excited. I'm nervous in a good way.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know, it's just crazy. I brought my dad's shoes officially. buy a bunch of dad's shoes now. Are you nervous?
I'm like really excited. My heart's pounding.
I'm excited too. I wonder how it's gonna look.
Oh, by the way, guys, Oscar does all of this in his job, but in airplanes.
Yeah.
So this time it's not an airplane.
Yeah, I feel like a nerd because I know what that is.
Sorry, this is gonna be really uncomfortable.
It's okay. It's okay.
So that little round ball up there on the top of that black open space, you guys see that? I have to really push. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
So you see down here. You see this round sac.
Yes.
Okay. So that's not the fetus.
No. Okay.
The baby is gonna be. Oh gosh, you're super early. Let's look here. I think you're super early. I don't think you're 8 weeks pregnant.
Really?
I'm just seeing a sac. I'm not seeing anything else. So we're gonna have to have you come back in a couple of weeks
Okay.
to see if everything is okay, okay?
It's a day after our doctor's appointment. As you can see on the video, the doctor took a little while scanning my belly. She unfortunately wasn't able to find the baby. So it was a little heartbreaking because I was really expecting for that to be the first time that we would see the baby and we would hear its heartbeat. And so when she was scanning it, I think you can hear in the video saying like, oh gosh, you're like really early, like I can't find it, there's no fetus there. So it did scare me a lot. I was very worried about it. I couldn't really at that moment like think straight. So she told us there's two possible reasons why she can find it. The first one is being that maybe I'm too earlier than I thought. According to, you know, the last day that I had my period, I should have been 8 weeks and 1 day yesterday. So that is pretty common for you to find a baby at 8 weeks, but maybe my calculations are wrong. I did ovulate late that last month, so maybe I am early. I'm hoping that's the outcome, that I'm just too early where the baby's super tiny and you can't see it yet. Or she said there's another possibility that there was no baby, that a pregnancy was gonna start, but at the end it just didn't happen and my body still thinks I'm pregnant, but I'm really not. Oscar thankfully asked questions because I was kind of just shocked by that she couldn't find the baby. So Oscar did ask, you know, what are the chances that the baby is earlier? What are the chances that there's no baby? So she did say it's 50-50. They did set up an appointment for next week for me to go again and for the doctor to try and find the baby again, and I'm getting blood work done. So I've been trying to not think the worst right away. We're trying to just stay positive, not worry about it that much. Good morning, everybody. It is 8:15 in the morning. I got up extra early today before work because I had to go get some blood work done. So they took out some blood. This is the second time this week that I get blood work done because my OBGYN did want to see the levels of like the pregnancy hormone. I think it's called beta. How it's if it's increasing as the days go on. So I hope that they are. I did get the results yesterday of the previous blood work I got done on Monday, and I of course had to Google what the results meant, And I mean, obviously the doctor is gonna go over them on Friday on our follow-up appointment, but I just really like wanted to see what's going on. So according to the level of beta that I had like 16,000 and some. That's supposed to put me at about 6 weeks of pregnancy. So this whole time I thought I was 8 weeks. So it kind of, you know, brings my hopes up, thinking that maybe we are just too early in the ultrasound where the doctor couldn't see the baby, because I was barely 5 weeks last week. So maybe it was way too early. It's been a little bit of an anxious week trying to, you know, stay positive. I'm trying to not have any negative thoughts and not think the worst right away. Oscar and I are just trying to stay positive and pray and stay calm, so that coming Friday, you know, we can get better answers and hopefully see the baby. I'm not trying to think of anything negative right now. I'm just trying to stay happy and positive and not let this, you know, bring me down or affect me or make me super anxious, even though it's hard sometimes to not Google things and not get scared. But I feel good about it. For some reason, I just feel calm. And I hope that coming Friday, you know, we get more answers, because I think on our last appointment, we just left a little bit confused. Okay. Hi guys, I'm at work, but I just received my blood test results for the second set of blood that I got drawn yesterday. And I don't know what the results mean, because the first results that I got from the blood that was drawn on Monday was 16,303. I don't know what it is, like the pregnancy hormone. So as you can see, it's 16,303. So this amount, from what I've been researching, is supposed to increase because the first trimester, because you're pregnant, right? So I got the results for the blood that I got drawn yesterday, and that value actually decreased to 15,835. Okay, we are back in our second doctor's appointment. Hopefully we can actually see the baby this time. We have been just trying to stay positive. It's a good day. So we'll go see. Oscar's here with me. So we'll go see what the doctor has to tell us. Okay, we're inside the room where they're gonna check us. Oscar brought his notebook to take notes, and we're gonna meet the doctor for the first time. It's the night before our doctor's appointment. We have it tomorrow. I just showered, nice and clean, smelling good. I was very hungry. I get really hungry around like 9 p.m. So I have to eat cereal or something light because I don't want to go to sleep with like a big meal. So I'm just feeling kind of nervous for tomorrow. The last clip you guys saw was that we were at the doctor's appointment. The doctor was about to come in, and I had all the intentions on recording. However, as soon as the doctor came in, he did point out that my HCG levels were dropping, which I already knew, and that most likely I was having a miscarriage. When he checked me, there was a very weak heartbeat, but there was a heartbeat. He did not expect to find a heartbeat at all. He was very surprised that there was even anything on the sonogram. So that was surprising. I was pretty much in tears and very emotional the whole time. And Oscar, I made him promise me that he was going to ask all the questions that were needed, because sometimes I feel so overwhelmed I forget to ask questions that I had in mind. So pretty much that appointment ended him saying that our baby had a 20 to 30% chance of surviving. So 20 to 30% chance is more than zero. So at least that, you know, that gave me a little bit of hope. the first 2 to 3 days I was very like sad and depressed, and I kept this whole pregnancy like a secret from my mom because I wanted to go hug her and see my dad and my siblings and tell them in person. But right after the appointment, I told Oscar, like, I have to call my mom, like she's the only one that's gonna make me feel better. So le llamé a mi mamá, pudimos platicar. Me sentí como un gran alivio contarle y decirle y poder escuchar las palabras que ella me decía. She was telling me to pretty much just keep the faith, to don't lose hope, that God can move mountains, so this is nothing for him. And so that made me feel very good, you know. I've been praying every night. I've been very hopeful. I know that for me, worrying and being sad is not going to help the situation. It's not going to help my baby. So I'm trying to be the best temple that I can be for my baby. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to stay positive. Of course I worry. Of course I've cried. Of course I have moments of like sadness. But as long as he keeps fighting, I'm going to keep fighting. So if there's a heartbeat tomorrow and it's still there, I'm going to keep doing my best to stay strong for him. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I really hope it's good news. Oh, and tomorrow's my birthday too. And I'm sorry if my eyes look like super puffy, guys. Like, I've been an emotional wreck this whole week. So, like my dad says, que tengo ojos de rana, which means you have like frog eyes. So that's why my eyes look like that. But let's see what happens tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.
Well, it is Karina's birthday, July 29th, Friday, and
I got a gift from my secret admirer.
I've been waiting longer than Karina for her to open it. I get really excited.
Yesterday he was like, just open it today. And it's from Bloomingdale's, which I went to that store like last week and I was like, everything's designer here. Oh my gosh, baby. Wow, there's a card. Okay,
Read the card.
read it. Has it be? For my better half, feliz cumpleaños, amor, te amo, from Oscar. Aww, thank you, baby. This is so cute. I love it. Oh my gosh, it even smells like real leather. I don't think I've ever had a real leather bag. Okay everyone, so as you see, it's Friday. We have another doctor's appointment. This is our third doctor's appointment this month. We have, since we came the first time, they've been kind of telling us to come back. So the first time there was no baby. So they told us maybe you're too early, so come back next week. So we came back last week. Last week we didn't get good news. The heartbeat was very weak. And the doctor told us we only had about a 20 to 30% chance that the baby was gonna make it. But there was a heartbeat, you know, there was hope. So today we're gonna come again and for him to check us and see what's going on. So I think today's the, I don't know, the most important one out of these doctor's appointments, because it's already, we know what's going on. So we're just gonna get more like clarity on if the baby's gonna make it or not. So yeah.
Just gets stressful.
It is. This has been the most stressful 3 weeks of my life. I just came out of my last and final doctor's appointment. Last time I came, I still had the fetus inside of me. I still had a lot of scar tissue, even though I did take that misoprostol medicine that's supposed to flush everything out, and it did, and I went through that, and it was horrible, but I did it. And last time that I came, the doctor said, you know, you still have a lot of scar tissue. We should do a DNC, which is a procedure, if you don't know what it is, it's a procedure that goes, you know, they go into you vaginally, they dilate you, and then they pretty much like, sounds gross, but they like scrape out your whole uterus out of all the tissue that was in there. So I was going back home to visit my family for about 2.5 weeks. I told him, you know what, I can't do it anytime soon, and plus my husband's out of town. I don't want to do that by myself, you know, taking the pills by myself and going through that was already horrible. I can't imagine doing a procedure like that. So he said, okay, just take the pills again. He prescribed them. He said, but I don't know if everything will come out or not. So I told him at the end, after I left the appointment, I said, you know what, if it's not certain that everything's gonna come out, I don't want to take the pills again because it was already a bad experience. So he said, okay, let's just have another appointment when you come back, and we'll see if you still have scar tissue or not, and then we can schedule the DNC. So I said, okay. So I came in today, and I'm so happy with the results. My baby's not inside of me anymore. It's in heaven now, even though I never got to meet it or hold it or love it. It still had a little weak, tiny heartbeat, and it will forever be in my heart. So I feel a great relief that I don't have the fetus inside of me anymore. I don't have pretty much almost any tissue anymore inside of me. So he said that I didn't have to go through the DNC anymore. I just have to wait to get my period again and just keep trying to make this baby. So I'm just so happy. And today Oscar finally comes home. He was in Italy for 3 weeks for work, so he's coming home today. We were both prepared to go through that procedure next week, and he was going to take care of me. So I'm so happy that I don't have to do it anymore. It's all in the past. And as I came out of the doctor's office, the leaves were falling. There's leaves in the parking lot because it's already September, and we're moving to Phoenix next week. So I just feel like it's a fresh start, you know? Leaves are falling, we're moving, we're gonna get a fresh start. I don't have to go through that procedure because I was very scared to go through that. So I'm just so happy and so grateful to God for keeping me safe and keeping my husband safe. So I just feel like I can finally put this behind me, and we can look forward and look at the positive side.